Heinzie, we had such a good streak. We made it like I think a full month of all Monday releases, and then here we are. We've just it's Tuesday, and we're doing Rogue Actions.
It's my fault. It's my fault.
It is your fault.
Sorry.
But you
I'm
got the
sorry.
win. So here's we were sitting down to record yesterday, guys, and I had to get going, and Heinzie's GAC was just going on and on and on and on, which was actually very worth it because you were in a championship round and you got the win.
Yeah, it was a real arm wrestle of a battle against a guy from War. It was absolutely epic. And it was one of those things is like, okay, we're still kicking, but we still got some other stuff to do. And it's like, okay, Rogue Actions is coming up. We got to record it soon. And then you said, dude, concentrate on what you got to do. Let's do this tomorrow. It's like,
I popped in. I'm like, he's still got an executor to beat. He's got like these no, like don't rush for Rogue Actions, dude. Get your win. Yeah. We'll do it tomorrow.
No. Clean sweep, 3-0, feeling pretty good. Back in the top 100, which is pretty cool too. So feeling pretty good right now, mate. All good fun.
Dang, dude. Congrats.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Okay,
so
pretty Heinzie is no longer the preloader. He is the GAC master.
I don't suck as much as I did. That's pretty well how it is, mate. But anyway, good morning, mate. Thanks very much, guys. I do apologize. We're a day late. We'll pick it up next week for sure.
How dare you? Here's a good meme of the week for you. It's a little pixelated. It's kind of blurry, but I think you guys get the idea. Here I am. I'm going to hit my top row of shipments, and this guy's like, wait. Those are crystal payments. You gotta scroll for these now.
Yeah, we'll talk about that a bit more in mine, mate. It's it's been really divisive. There's been a lot of salt flying around with this, hasn't there? It really has. But we'll talk about that.
Yeah, I've got more thoughts. We could share them on your video. But the number one question I would just ask CG is why? Why even change that? Like that's stupid. But anyway,
that's what
it's not the end of the world. But it just seems like why? Anyway, all right. Yeah. So the headliner question of the day: are we going to see the Echelon get nerfed? I'm seeing footage pouring in. Here's one battle in particular. I want to thank Axel on YouTube for this footage here. But it looks like the Echelon, even as low as 5 stars, is able to go in there with a full First Order fleet and take out Executor fleets. Now, this is amazing for the game. I think this is fantastic. It makes me super amped, but it's hard for me to be too amped, Heinzie, because the first thought in my mind is this going to get nerfed? And I know you've done a lot of Executor testing. Is this where you're at as well?
Yeah. So I took mine about 12 hours ago. I took mine up to my Echelon up to 7-star. I was testing it, and let me tell you, once I get my head in the groove as far as the right way to play this particular battle,
right,
I had an 85 to 90% success rate. It is that legit. Like it is honestly.
See, let me stop you right there. 80 to 95% success rate is better than an Executor mirror match.
And we're talking about me. We're talking about me playing this at 85, 90. There's smarter people playing this game as well. That's how ridiculous it is. So it guarantees one of two things. A, you're going to wipe this before the ultimate goes off, right, on Executor, right? You're going to take this team out if you play it right. On the flip side, you're a guaranteed 2-shot because you're going to take out all the important ships. You're going to take out Houndstooth. You can take out Xanadu Blood, and you can take out Razor Crest quite easily. It's like that. So you're going to break it down to the point that you can go back in with another fleet and clean it up super cheap, guarantee you 2-shot. So it is really concerning. And as you said, the first thought in all of our minds, and unfortunately, as you said, Cubs, we're programmed to think this way. It's like, hey, we got this great toy.
I was saying that before we started recording. I'm like, I hate that this is what I have to think. I'm programmed to think this way because anytime something seems really solid, it gets nerfed.
It's cooked. And the thing is that, we don't necessarily know if it's going to be cooked openly or not. That's the thing. Is it going to get a little stealth tweak, which is going to make it not possible? Or is this our new counter for it? I mean, you still need to play it the right way. Make no mistake. It's not a guaranteed 100% hard counter, but damn, it's pretty bloody good. It really is.
It's pretty good. And what I really wish would happen to Heinzie is I almost want some assurance. Like, hey, we've monitored the interaction of Echelon with the Executor. and it's working as intended. So people can have peace of mind, like, hey, if I want to go buy these packs, I can go buy these packs. Because I think that's one of my concerns now, too, is
Dr. Gondry,
I'm thinking, oh my gosh,
okay
I just had an ad pop up.
Eat your almonds every day, mate.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, it's really funny.
That's fantastic.
Right, here's a preview of the next topic. Anyway, I totally lost my train of thought. So I'm sitting here, I've got a 4-star echelon, and I'm thinking I want to push this thing to 5 stars, drop $20-$30, and but I'm wondering, should I do that, or am I going to be wasting my money because it's just going to be anyway? So I kind of want them to tell us if this is working as intended, almost.
We'll have that option. As you know, we talked about this just before we went live today. I've actually got Crumb and Doja joining us on Friday night, 10 p.m. Eastern on my Twitch channel. So we'll be asking.
What are they joining you for? Just a normal Q&A, or are you releasing something?
Bit of Q&A, mate. Bit of Q&A, but I would recommend it'd be one that you don't want to miss, guys. Let's just put it that way. But it is something that I would highly recommend coming to hang out with. Let's just leave it at that, shall we?
I don't want to leave it at that.
I have to.
No. Yeah. You know something.
No, I don't.
He's sitting here, guys, telling us we don't want to miss this.
No, I don't. No, I don't.
Okay, well, you guys heard it here first. There is something. What time on Friday?
10 p.m. Eastern. 10 p.m. Eastern, we'll be live.
10 p.m. Eastern. And we won't want to miss it.
Well, I mean, it's a lot of fun,
Okay, so something is coming on Friday.
I never said that. No, I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about, mate. No, I just come and hang out. It's going to be a hell of a time,
All right. It's okay. Okay. All right. Well, we'll just leave it at that. All right, guys. So 10 p.m. Eastern, Heinzie's got a stream. Sounds like, I'm just calling right now. It looks to me like they're probably dropping something in there. Maybe they're dropping another Inquisitor. I don't know what they're going to do. But Heinzie, here we are to the day. We are a month past the last Inquisitor release. And we got 2 Inquisitors. We had a confirmation from the devs that they were going to do a whole team. But, where's the whole team, Heinzie?
Yeah, that's right. I mean, we're a few missing, aren't we?
Yeah.
We're definitely missing some other Inquisitors. We do need them, and it's been some time since we've got some. Really surprising, because they've been rolling them out on the last few were a 2-week cadence. Every fortnight or so there was a new release. So we're definitely overdue for some more, and we know, of course, they're going to fill this faction out. I mean, we're fully aware of that. They said there's more coming. It's not going to be 2. So we know that they're certainly coming along. Why they haven't arrived yet, honestly, I'm not 100% sure, but it's a matter of time, and it's a case of, do we get something this week? Do we get something next week? The next few weeks, who knows? Who honestly knows? And it's always subject to change, Cubs. I had to say it.
Well, that's what I'm wondering, is have they put the whole Inquisitor thing on hold, or because it felt like the first 2 came bam bam, and they told us they were going to give us a whole team, and then all of a sudden everything shifted to the ships and to Conquest and everything else going on, and I'm just wondering, what did something happen behind the scenes, and now they've got to put this team on hold, or was it always part of the plan to just give us 2 and then have us wait a month or 2 or however long it is before we round out the whole team? Or are we just not going to get a whole team?
Mate, we would need a crystal ball to know what goes on in the offices of CG, my friend.
I've got a water bottle.
Close enough.
Close
enough. Yeah, close enough. But look, it's something that we thought the cadence would be rolling along. Are we disappointed about it? Not necessarily, until we.
I guess I don't really care a ton.
Well, this is the thing. I mean, we really don't know whether we should be farming these guys hard or not. Let's be fair. They're not really usable anywhere. Second Sister, she's not great. There's nowhere I can use her. Ninth Sister, I've made use of her as a tank here and there, but not consistently. So they're only going to work when the Inquisitors all drop. And at the moment, everyone's thinking to themselves, do we or don't we? And that's the question. So I think they'll certainly be solid, Bad Batch style. I reckon at some point, if I had to guess, I think they'll be at that sort of power level. I think that's would make the most
too. And I'm perplexed about it. The main reason is I feel like the appeal to the Inquisitors is only going to be there once we see what the whole team does.
Correct. Correct.
And so
yeah.
I feel like they're kind of shooting themselves in the foot right now by giving us 2 characters who don't really fit anywhere in this game without giving us a whole team. So,
great.
Anyway, all right. Well, good chat today, Heinzie. I am really intrigued by whatever you guys are. I know you can't say anything, but I'm gonna have to maybe slip in the title. I think something's coming on Friday. I think something's coming on Friday.
No, not necessarily. No, it's just gonna be a good time on Friday. Come and hang out. We're just gonna have a couple of quiet ones and play some GAC, and that's about it, mate. Yeah, no, nothing really. Yeah,
right.
Should be fun. Yeah, looking forward to it.
So everybody be there on Friday night for nothing, right? Nothing interesting, right, Heinzie? So nobody really needs to go, right? Nothing interesting.
There's no reason to turn up. I mean, I'll be hanging out there. If anyone wants to pop in and hang out too, it'd be pretty cool, you know.
Bullshit. Okay, everyone, jump on over to Heinzie's video and then his stream on Friday night at 10 Eastern Standard Time for. I think there's gonna be a release. I think they're doing something. You're planning something.
I don't know what you're talking about.